Hey guys, the following video is brought to you by American Collectors Insurance. Stick around towards the end for some more information.
Hi, my name is Rob Leipziger with Rob's Automotive in Collision and LRA Enterprises. We specialize in high-end classic muscle cars. This car is a 1970 Chevelle SS 454 big block car. It's got under 6,000 actual miles on it. What makes this car really a collector car, besides the fact that it is a 454 big block car, this car was actually a General Motors demonstrator car. So when the new body style, the new motor came out in '70, they actually used this vehicle for the greater Detroit area. So they took it around to shows, events, everything like this. Pretty much after they were done that circuit, they put the car away. So that's why it has under 6,000 actual miles. It's almost completely original sheet metal car, original paint car that are on this car. So it's legitimately a time capsule in every sense of the word. You could look even at stuff from the 60s and the early 70s. It was legitimately one of the highest horsepower cars out there on the street and one of the fastest with the quarter mile. This car is a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro double COPO. COPO stands for Central Office Production Order. And what that means is you had to be at least the general manager of a store to be able to get this, to actually acquire one of these vehicles. You couldn't just be a regular person off the street and buy one of these. This car comes standard with a 427 big block in it, which they didn't actually have in the Camaros, and if the standard Camaros, and if it had a 427 in it that wasn't a COPO Camaro, it means it was an LE 88 car. So just to have this set up is super rare as it is. A single COPO Camaro is just pretty much the package with the motor, trans, everything like that from a power plant standpoint. The double COPO Camaro it's the motor, drivetrain, everything like that in that way. Plus also it's got upgraded suspension, so it's pretty much a really, really fun street car. And what's cool about this car was actually owned by the gentleman who started the COPO program in the late 60s. Okay, this car is a 1967, which is the first year obviously for the Camaro, SSRS car. It's one of the most highly optioned cars. It has almost every obscure random option. It is probably one of less than 100 left numbers matching black on black cars. We were out and we saw this car at an auction, and he ended up acquiring this car. It has every obscure option, stuff that nobody ever did. It had upgraded suspension from the factory. It's also another L78 car where it's the bigger motor, big horsepower with a 396. It's got factory window tinted glass, upgraded sway bars, upgraded links, every little thing. It had the deluxe radio, it had the deluxe interior, deluxe mirrors. This color package has become so unbelievably rare. It is really a time capsule for what it is. Well, this car is a 1969 Chevrolet Nova SS. And what's really fun about this car is a Gold Spinner Award winner. It had 999 points out of 1,000, meaning it is legitimately one of the nicest Chevrolet Novas for this year in this model in the country. This car was sold originally in Uniontown, PA, so it's pretty much been Pennsylvania for most of its life. Hey, it's a completely numbers matching L78, and it's really, really, really pristine. This is a 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429. It is arguably one of the most highly sought after Ford Mustangs that have ever been created. Carcraft was involved with the production of this car with the 429, Carcraft being Carroll Shelby, in the late 60s. It's got 28,000 original miles on it. It is completely numbers matching, motor trans and rear. It has every bit of paperwork. It has the Marty report, which really signifies what it is a completely numbers matching, real deal car. This car actually to my left is one of the cars we've had the longest in our collection. This is a 1968 numbers matching L78 396 375 Chevelle. So my father, he was like 13, 14, 15 years old. He would go out and sit by the curb and watch the cars rip by, and one of these cars rip by. So like anybody, you get a little bit older, you get successful, you start making money. He goes to buy one. So he jumps in one of his tow trucks. He drives all the way to Flint, Michigan. He goes, looks at this car. He almost doesn't get it. He drives 15 hours, talks to the guy. He has all the paperwork, but it's a numbers matching car through and through. And he goes there, he gets the guy's original bill of sale, everything like this. And he drives 15 hours, and the car was sold new at Riemann-Toll Chevrolet, which is 10 minutes from this building. So it's funny how the cars come home sometimes. And that's my favorite part about it, the stories. Makes them more than just metal to me. Guys, thank you for coming out. If you need anything in regards to sales, service, or any of our consignment services, please do not hesitate to give us a call at 215-781-3790. Look us up on www.lrasales.com. Also, we're on social media, LRA Auto Sales on Facebook, LRA Sales on Instagram. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
All right. Go to www.americancollectors.com to get your free quote today and see how much you can save. Thanks for watching.